Yep, that's me, Brian Tarbell, from 2007, after I lost nearly 200 pounds and changed my life for the better. Since then, I have regained the weight and battle a serious addiction to food. But not any food. You see, I love ice cream, cupcakes, french fries, pastries, you name it. Carbs are my friend and sugary goodness is my life. Now, with the help of my dog Queso and my mom Sandy, I'm attempting to lose the weight again and overcome my addiction to food for good. My name is Tarb, and I'm a carbaholic. Hello and welcome to day 62 of our diet and exercise routine. I'm Tarb.
I'm Sandy.
So how'd you do today, Mom?
Well, pretty good. I had eggs for breakfast, and then I went with my friends out to lunch for free me lunch again. And
Where'd you go?
We went to Greenwood. Did you ever hear of it?
No.
It's in downtown Roswell. Anyways, we split it three ways again. We had meatloaf, grits, cheese grits.
I thought grits was a breakfast food.
So did I.
Okay.
And we had carrots and cream corn, and then black raspberry pie with ice cream.
You had pie?
Just split it.
And ice cream?
But it was a quarter of a pie, and homemade ice cream that they make on the premises. That's all I had today to eat.
That's it? I just had pie and ice cream, that's all.
That's all I really wanted.
Nothing to see
that
here.
was the best part.
And what
Okay.
kind of exercise did you do today?
I haven't done anything, but last night I did a half hour on the treadmill.
Okay,
Thanks
that's
to
good.
you motivating me.
Yes.
And I will be going home and doing that again tonight.
Okay.
So, how was your day?
My day was okay. I had some eggs for breakfast, and then I had a microwave pizza for lunch, Lean Cuisine, and now I have spaghetti for supper. Woot. And I've done
Lots of spaghetti.
Yeah, lots of spaghetti. Yay. And then I have already done my exercise, but I might do some more later tonight. I'm not sure. Depends on how guilty I feel about the spaghetti.
So you've already done your 30 minutes?
Yep. So
Lucky you.
I might do. I'd like to do another 10 or so. I need to start getting up into the 40-minute range now. Step it up a little bit, but we'll see.
Step it up too. Okay. So what challenges did you run into?
My biggest challenge came this morning with breakfast. I ate the eggs, and I really wanted to put it on. I thought maybe if I put on a biscuit or a bagel or something and had some cheese on it, it'd be so much. It's just that today that for some reason the eggs I only ate like half of them.
Too watery?
No, they just didn't taste good by themselves. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe it was because they're too watery or something, I don't know. But for some reason, they were scrambled eggs, guys.
Yeah, usually they're a little drier, but they just got made.
Yeah, they tasted like eggs instead of like something else, and it was just too much. Or maybe I just didn't want eggs. No, I wanted eggs. I just wanted something to go with the eggs. And so,
I almost
that didn't
got you a
happen,
biscuit
so.
too. I thought about it, but I was afraid you'd yell at me if I got a biscuit.
Yeah, at this point I probably would not. I would have probably eaten it. I probably would have gotten up off the sofa and gotten a piece of cheese and put it on there too. But it's good that I didn't have it. So, but because of that, it made me start thinking about what my next meal was going to be. Because normally, whenever I have eggs on Saturday, I don't. My normal routine for Saturday is to eat breakfast, eat the eggs. Then I go to bed, take a nap. Then I wake up, say around 4 or so, and then I'll eat a meal, and then I'll wait till late at night and eat my supper. Well, because the eggs were just not right, and I didn't eat much of
So
them.
your day off?
Yeah, I stayed up to about 1:30 or 2 or so before my nap. In fact, I just woke up from my nap like 5 minutes ago, and then maybe 10, and so I ate my lunch like right around 11:30ish.
So you're ready for supper?
I don't know. The pizza kind of helped. Having a bread for pizza, it helped a little bit. So I'm not hungry right now, but it kind of threw off my day, and it made it to a point where I texted you and said, "Hey, how about making spaghetti for lunch?" I mean for dinner.
Oh,
And
that's why.
That's why I sent that this morning, because I was like, well, if I'm really good for lunch today, then maybe I should have spaghetti, because I really wanted something for lunch. And I really wanted to go out, and what I really wanted to do was just go get like a pizza. Because like then I could munch all day long and stuff. And I negotiated with myself and had the microwave pizza Lean Cuisine for lunch, and exchanged for having spaghetti. Because what I was trying to do is delay having a bad meal so that I could think if I really wanted it or not.
But you decided you didn't want it.
Well, no, and then I negotiated with myself down to spaghetti so that I could then control how much of the spaghetti I ate. Because if I had a pizza, that pizza was going in. You know, I'd just stay up and I'd just eat it all. You know, but with the spaghetti, now I have like
You'll be
little
up all
containers of
night
it.
eating it.
Maybe. But I have some more containers, and I can put the rest in the fridge and save it for later. You can't do that with pizza. No, that's just not going to happen.
Excuse me, last time you said you wanted big containers, so guess what? You got big containers.
I know, I saw them. They're not super big containers, but they're containers, yeah. And so, but I had the option of not eating all of the containers, though. I can put some of them in the refrigerator. So, I'm still negotiating with myself as to how much of that I'm going to eat today. But at least so far, I haven't ruined things yet, you know.
Right.
So we'll see. I think tonight spaghetti's gonna go to belly at some point. Yeah. But I'm trying to delay it. I'm trying to negotiate as best I can. That's my thought process.
Willpower.
But it all started with the eggs this morning, though. I think if I'd had a more substantial and better breakfast, i.e., if I'd just taken it out with just the cost of a biscuit, I might not be in this position right now. But it's too late for that. I'm already in that position now. But these are things to know for later on. Next time, I'm just going to have to go to like Chick-fil-A and get a biscuit to cut off the potential for later on if I want, you know. Maybe I'll just take the sacrifice of eating a biscuit. Why give me that look? Like, I want one of those.
No, I
Yes, I
like
want
going and
one too.
getting eggs. I'll get a biscuit there.
Do what?
I like getting eggs in the morning because then I get them too.
Yeah, but I mean, if I want biscuit to go with my eggs, after the eggs are delivered and I decide that that's not going to be enough, I would then go to make Chick-fil-A instead of not doing anything like I did today and not having my biscuit.
Just think how many calories you saved.
No, I didn't save any because it led to me wanting spaghetti tonight.
Oh.
I'm postponing. If I somehow had overcome the urge to have the spaghetti tonight, then we could call it a victory. But we can't call it a victory because it ended up me consuming more calories than I weighed the spaghetti tonight. So it was a defeat. There's a big difference. But now that I know that by denying myself something early in the morning is going to just lead to problems throughout the whole day, I'm going to just go ahead and maybe next time cut it off. I'm trying to figure out why I'm having these challenges and how to deal with the challenges, you see. And I need to deal with them better in the morning is what I need to do.
I have a question. How do you meet your challenges for being thirsty? I'm awfully thirsty.
You just drink. That's fine. Water's fine. What do you mean?
I don't like water.
Well, you
I
drink
just keep drinking
or
and
I could diet
drinking.
7-Up like I drink.
I don't, nothing is satisfying me.
You just drink. Well, the problem is that whenever I get thirsty, I want things like watermelon and ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they have water in them.
Yeah, that's it,
Yeah, good job waking queso up. So, so you have to just kind of feed that thing and deny yourself the things that you want, like the watermelon. That's good stuff.
That is.
Yes, I could use some watermelon right now.
You
It's
have
nice cold
willpower.
watermelon. So what was your challenge for today?
My challenge is ahead of me, exercising. I've really got to push myself
Yep.
to exercise. That's going to be very hard to do. But I did last night. I watched a good TV show. Couldn't hear it, but I got yelled at by Dad because it was too loud.
Yep.
But I got
This
to do
Dad.
it. And I really felt good after I did it.
Yep.
But it was hard doing it.
Yeah, that's why I like Saturday and Sundays, because then I can get it out early in the morning. Get it knocked out, get done with it, and then it's like, okay, I've got the whole day ahead of me.
Yep.
And then I have the option to do a little bit more, like maybe tonight I will. Because I'm still having negotiations with myself about the spaghetti, so maybe part of that will be there 10 minutes on the bike or something like that, so
Yeah, that would help.
we'll see. Yeah, it would help. And then we push me into like that 40-minute zone instead of the 30-minute zone that I'm in. So, trying to make good out of bad, I guess. So that's your only challenge, is that you have to go home and exercise?
Yes, it's a big challenge. I don't want to do it.
Gotta find a way to make exercising fun.
They ought to. I'm all for that.
Yeah, there's just no way though.
If you had someone to do it with, it wouldn't be so bad.
No, it's still bad. Okay, so it's bad. Hi, Quesos. This is just, where's my figure?
Okay, I think that's about it for
Yep,
today.
I think Queso's ready for us to be done. Okay, guys, so that's the end of our show for today. We'll see how the spaghetti goes. I'm pretty sure a container, or two, probably 2 or 3, might end up in my belly tonight. And I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Tomorrow. Bye.